Have you ever looked at your life and thought, if I could just be consistent, everything would change? You make a plan, you set up a routine, you promise yourself, this time I'm going to stick with it. But then a few days pass, maybe a week if you're lucky, and suddenly your planner is empty, the gym shoes are back in the closet, the healthy groceries are rotting in the fridge. You're left asking yourself, what's wrong with me? Why can't I stick to anything? Here's the truth. Nothing's wrong with you. The reason you can't stay consistent isn't laziness or lack of discipline or some permanent flaw. It's because consistency has a hidden enemy that nobody ever taught you to recognize. And once you see it, everything changes. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand the real reason you keep falling off track and exactly how to finally break free. Let's start with a familiar scene. It's Sunday night, you're fired up. You plan your week, meal prep, gym sessions, maybe even color-coded to-do lists. You go to bed thinking, this is it. This is my week. But then Wednesday hits. You're tired. Work is stressful. You skip a workout, order takeout, and scroll your phone instead of reading. By Friday, you're telling yourself, I'll start again Monday. Sound familiar? This cycle traps millions of people. And what makes it worse is that social media convinces you that everyone else is winning. You see the six-pack abs, the flawless morning routines, the endless productivity. But what you're seeing is a highlight reel, not reality. Consistency is messy. And understanding why it's messy is the first step to fixing it. Let's talk about motivation. Motivation is exciting. It's that late-night energy that makes you believe you'll wake up at 5 a.m., run 10 kilometers, and change your life tomorrow. But motivation has a dirty secret. It never lasts. Psychologists have found that motivation is tied to dopamine, your brain's reward chemical. It spikes when you dream about change, but crashes when reality demands effort. That's why motivation feels strongest when you're watching someone else's success, but disappears when your alarm rings at dawn. Here's the key insight. Successful people aren't more motivated. They've just learned not to rely on motivation at all. Instead, they build something stronger. Systems. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Think of it like this. If you want to eat healthy, don't rely on willpower. Change your environment. Keep fruit on the counter. Hide the chips. If you want to read, put a book on your pillow so it's the last thing you see at night. If you want to exercise, lay out your workout clothes the night before. The people who look consistent aren't stronger. They've just designed their life so that the right choice is the easiest choice. Now, here's another reason you fall off track. Decision fatigue. On average, you make about 35,000 decisions a day. From what to wear, to which text to reply to whether you'll hit the gym or not. Each decision drains your willpower like a battery. That's why you're more likely to eat junk food, skip workouts, and binge Netflix at night. By the end of the day, your brain is exhausted. Here's the fix. Make fewer decisions. Automate your mornings. Eat the same healthy breakfast. Schedule workouts at the same time. The less energy you waste deciding, the more energy you have for staying consistent. We live in a culture obsessed with quick results. 30-day transformation. 21 days to a new habit. But real change is invisible for a long time. Think about bamboo. For years it looks like nothing's happening. But underground, Roots are spreading, building a foundation. Then one day it shoots up feet in just weeks. Habits work the same way. You might feel like nothing's changing, but that invisible growth is happening behind the scenes. The tragedy? Most people quit right before the breakthrough. Here's something almost nobody talks about. Consistency isn't about how many things you say yes to. It's about how many distractions you say no to. Every time you scroll TikTok instead of writing. Every time you hit snooze instead of waking up. Every time you say maybe later. You're training inconsistency. In psychology, this is called inhibitory control, the ability to pause before acting. Great achievers aren't superhuman. They're just ruthless at protecting their focus. Think of J.K. Rowling writing Harry Potter in cafes while broke, ignoring distractions, or Serena Williams training hours a day while saying no to every comfort most people take for granted. Their success wasn't built on yes. It was built on powerful numbers. But even if you know all this, why do we still sabotage ourselves just when things start going well? Here's the surprising answer. Success feels dangerous to your brain. Why? Because change threatens your identity. If you've always seen yourself as the inconsistent one, suddenly becoming consistent feels uncomfortable. Your brain whispers, "Who do you think you are?" Don't get your hopes up. Just skip today. It's safer. This isn't laziness, it's fear of leaving your comfort zone. The solution? Shift your identity. Don't say, "I'm trying to be consistent." Say, "I'm a consistent person, even on bad days." Each small action is a vote for the identity you want. Still think you need massive effort? You don't. You just need tiny, undeniable proof that you're moving forward. Want to exercise? Start with putting on your shoes. Want to read? Commit to 1 page. Want to eat better? Swap 1 snack for fruit. The trick is what some people call the no 0 days rule. Do something, anything, every day. Even if it's 1 push-up, 1 paragraph, or 1 glass of water. Tiny wins compound. So let's bring this all together. The reason you can't stay consistent isn't because you're broken. It's because you've been relying on motivation, making too many decisions, and underestimating the power of no. Consistency is about design, not discipline. It's about identity, not willpower. And it's about showing up in the smallest way possible every single day. Because here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect to win. You just need to stop quitting. So the next time you feel yourself slipping, don't ask, "Why can't I stay consistent?" Ask instead, "How can I make the next step so small I can't fail?" That's how real change begins. Quietly, invisibly, and 1 tiny step at a time.